Let's go.
Okay, chill. I'll kill him! I'll kill him! I swear to God, I'll kill him!
Holy crap! What is going on? I spend one video kind of defending the honor of Bethesda and Redfall, and this fanboy is just stabbed in the back so quickly with today's news. My oh my.
Well, it looks like it doesn't pay to be a fanboy now, does it? For those who didn't know, and what rock did you crawl out of, Redfall is going to be coming out of 30 FPS after a whole year of delays. You know things are bad for Xbox when gas is like this.
Somehow, after a year of withstanding absolute in the we now have to tolerate another fat, gigantic L. Redfall is running 60 frames only on PC, not on Xbox, the world's most powerful console.
Well, you say that, but things are not going to be running much better on PC considering the requirements. I mean, at 1070, got a nice requirement at 1760 Ti. And you know Starfield is not going to be running much better when God Howard already told us that he's fine with Starfield being at 30 FPS. You know this wasn't the Xbox's week. I mean, just look at Dog Dark.
Sell all your video games, sell all your consoles, sell all your platform, and only keep one. Could I be in a world where I sell everything and make a commitment to just game on one console? Because in reality, I almost feel like I got my PS5 just so I could talk trash about the PS5, which doesn't make any sense because I still gave Sony money. If I had to pick just one platform, it would be the Xbox. That's what I play most of my games on, is on the Xbox. Get that smirk off your face. Yeah, I see it. I see you looking at the thumbnail. I see you looking at the title of the video with your little smirk on your face. Get it off your face. And then, like always, when you have peace, the devil tries to come in and take that peace away from you because the devil is a liar. Doc, did you see this? Doc, look at this. Doc's not going to be happy with this. Shout out to the Legend 350. Redfall is going to drop at 30 frames per second on quality mode on the Xbox consoles. Microsoft is so out of touch with what a gamer is that it's not even funny. Because there's no way you could be that dumb to drop a first-person shooter game on the most powerful console at 30 frames and think it's okay if you just patch it up later. The Xbox Series X is trash as a console. As a console, the Xbox Series X is trash. As a PC, the Xbox Series X is a very affordable mid to low end spec PC. And this is what I had to do to be able to cope with everything that I've been getting and everything that I know I'm going to get.
Well, I got worse news for you, Doc. Gotham Knights is capable of running at 40 FPS on the Steam Deck, which, while it doesn't look pretty, it's better than 30 FPS.
Peasant life on a console.
Xbox, you're killing me.
And you know your boy had to go to Twitter just to check out what the Xbox fanboys were going to say about it.
Well, that's unfortunate. Game needs good press right now. I can't really see the fact concerned voters certain for a game they don't intend to play.
Well, General Meat, I got bad news for you. I do intend to play the game, an open world, first-person looter shooter with vampires on it.
Shut up and take my money.
You, on the other hand, were telling people how much you were going to enjoy the game because it wasn't on PlayStation.
Well. How the turntables...
And it wasn't just the fanboys, the fangirls were at it too.
Redfall music bad! It's a few minutes after my last tweet, this info came in. Not having 60 FPS at launch is not good, and the more time they worse. Xbox players have all the right to complain and raise a criticism about this.
Well, at the very least they weren't defending it. Unlike the following cock, who was a straight up competitor to Zelda. You know, that game that's coming in the Nintendo Switch, the weakest console in the market?
Those were totally running at 4K 30fps quality mode on Xbox Series X. Game looks fire. Negative red people, Redfall is going to be okay.
Flashback.
Hot take. Ray tracing has been the biggest red herring of this generation. 99% of people don't actually care and would rather have 60 FPS. Question to Xbox fans. Why care about the feelings of influencers, YouTubers, Twitter dudes who cry in the shadows, and Windows-centric website dudes and self-proclaiming video game industry's analysis? I am playing Redfall day one. Pardon and their opinion.
You don't really need to care about the opinion of other people. What you need to care is about the promises that the Xbox leaders gave you. Aaron Greenberg said that 60 FPS was going to be in a standard output, and now you're playing a shooter at 60 FPS.
Perhaps surprising to some, but I'm okay with 30 FPS. For modern games, a style 30 FPS is the minimum. But looking back through gaming history, I can still enjoy games all the way down to 70 FPS if necessary. That said, I always prefer 60 or higher, but stability is most important.
Oh my god, that's the dude from Digital Foundry. You know, that YouTube channel that the CEO of PlayStation was quoting to the CMA? They check guys like this. And I want to know what the hell he's talking about. Not 2 months ago, they were saying this.
I'm at a crossroads kind of right now where I don't actually know how to review games on PC anymore. Because for any Unreal Engine title, and it feels like every single Unreal Engine title I've touched in the last 1.5 years, at least, has had this issue. There's none that I can even recall off the top of my head that haven't had it. So yeah, that's like the feeling I get right now, and I don't know what to do about it because I'm constantly talking about it in the review process. It's like the only thing I talk about. It feels like I can't spend the time to review the game in a normal way, any game that has this in a normal way, because it is the most pressing issue. Things like optimized settings or console comparisons just don't even matter if the game is fundamentally broken on PC. Like, who cares? I don't care at that point. And it's also making me really apathetic towards this whole review process, and it's making my life very unenjoyable. It's so sad to say this, but this is kind of like what I'm monologuing about, and I feel like I've monologued about this so many times before, but it's like reached ahead. And if they do eventually fix this with patches, which is totally doable, from like just pure development perspective, it should be doable. I don't want to see a half solution. I don't want there to be any shader compilation stutters here. Seriously, if I see any at all, I will still consider it unfinished, because the issue is so prevalent that the idea should be that the fix that should exist needs to be utterly complete for this to be considered actually fixed, in my opinion, because it was the thing that kind of ruined the game, and it needs to be the thing that is no longer an issue at all. And that's how I view it for any kind of shader compilation thing that's going to happen in the future. I literally don't want to see any shader compilation stutters in any games anymore. I will not give good reviews to games that have shader compilation stutters. And yeah, that's just kind of the way it is at this moment. It's really sad. It's not at all what I wanted for this situation, but it is the way it is right now.
I was doing this face on that video. You know how important 60 FPS is for shooters, but just one tiny reminder, this is what the difference is.
Everything that moves, if it continues to move, kill it harder.
In case you forgot, Phil Spencer said this price reflects the content, scale, and technical complexity of these titles. They are selling you current-gen prices for last-gen performance.
Today is one of those days where you understand why Xbox can be viewed as the second-class citizen in the gaming community, and that they just are perceived as the ones lagging behind, even if sometimes they're not and they are leaders. These situations are exactly why, where they just dig their own grave. So ladies and gentlemen, 30 FPS ain't the wave, and Redfall is appearing to launch at 30 FPS with no 60 FPS option.
When Xbox fanboys are calling that out, how do you think you look? So that's the video for today. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And don't worry, I'm still working on the defense force for The Last of Us PC port.
Rambling Entertain got us.